You've seen my videos about how kids crush academics by learning twice as much in only 2 hours per day. So the obvious question I get is, what do they do for the other 4 hours of the day? We do what every parent thinks school should really be about: enabling kids to love school by teaching valuable life skills. Let's do this by exploring Alpha, the flagship school implementing 2-hour learning. At Alpha, we make 3 commitments to our students. 1, they will love school. 2, they will learn twice as much in just 2 hours a day. And 3, they will develop life skills that will last a lifetime. I'm going to explain our students' journey from kindergarten through 8th grade, and you will see how we are truly reinventing education and what you should expect from a private school. It's important starting in kindergarten to instill the belief and understanding that the sky is the limit in what kids can achieve. In traditional school, you learn to sit still, raise your hand, ask permission before doing anything, color inside the lines. At Alpha, we foster a mindset of growth and engagement, enabling students to launch. Starting in kindergarten and then 1st grade, our young students begin by learning that they are limitless. Whether they dream of being the next president, launching into Mars, or becoming a Juilliard-trained ballerina, we help every student understand that they can dream big. As students start on their limitless journey, they are surrounded by guides who wrap them in love. Think the sweetest kindergarten teacher you have ever met. Children who are wrapped in love and support feel safe to dream big. Getting kids on track academically is a great way to show them that they are limitless. Competence leads to confidence, and it starts young. For 2 hours in the morning, learners spend time learning twice as fast as others their age. Whether it's preparing for their presentation about their favorite dinosaur, or mastering 600 sight words, or gaining math fluency. No matter where our students start with us academically, we ensure all students are in the top 1% in the country by the time they leave 1st grade. Then we move to life skills. Students spend active afternoons taking on big challenges. At this age, kids need to see that they can tie their own shoes, learn to swim, do a 100-piece puzzle, or participate in a 5-mile bike race. Getting kids to achieve these things helps them realize that there are no limits to what they can do. And it's not just what they can do alone. They start to learn respect for their community. In the workshop, Better Together, they learn how to play games fairly, not cry when they lose or quit in the middle, and encourage and cheer their classmates on. These students are learning how to face their fears and build a foundation for self-confidence and self-directed learning that sets them up for success. When students hit 2nd grade, they are equipped with a limitless mindset that prepares them to achieve the impossible. They're ready to not only dream big, but also turn those dreams into reality. Academically, our students become the fastest learners in the world, mastering concepts twice as fast in just 2 hours a day. By 2nd grade, they realize they prefer this efficient learning model over spending 6 hours in a traditional classroom. They become eager to learn skills that accelerate their learning. What does it mean to do the impossible? Our students unlock their limitless workshops and spend their afternoons developing life skills. Starting on the very first day of school, students sign up for the Jingle Bells 5K run. They often react with disbelief. They're exclaiming, "That's gonna be impossible!" But this is a pivotal moment. Drawing inspiration from James Clear's Atomic Habits, as many of you may be familiar with, we teach kids to achieve the impossible one step at a time. We start by having them walk the track, gradually building up to running. This incremental approach helps them realize that they can indeed complete the 5K, or learn to do 50 push-ups by starting with 1. By breaking down the task into manageable steps, students learn a foundational life skill: how to approach and accomplish seemingly impossible goals. That's a life skill everyone can learn. The journey doesn't stop after the 5K. Our 2nd graders also compete in a spelling bee against their parents, tackling the 50 most commonly misspelled words, and guess what? They win. They learn that mastering 1 word a day leads to impressive results. They learn how to focus intently for short 10 to 15 minute periods and do each lesson correctly, and that helps them become successful 2-hour learners. One of the most exciting and seemingly impossible projects we undertake with our second graders is teaching public speaking. So we make it fun by teaching them in a way that makes them love it, like creating the school-wide Alpha Weekly newscast. Additionally, our second graders become entrepreneurs, working on teamwork and financial literacy, building on the foundation they established in kindergarten and first grade, where they started a lemonade stand to raise money for clean water. These second graders work together to start a business. Using the teamwork skills they've developed, they earn $5,000 for a cause they researched and voted to support. By the end of second grade, our students are athletes, broadcasters, master spellers, and entrepreneurs. They don't just think they are limitless, they have begun developing the skills to make the impossible happen. Let's talk about our third and fourth graders. At this level, it's all about independence. We empower kids to learn that they can accomplish things on their own without always needing adult assistance. It may sound daunting, but don't worry, parents, stick with me here. 100% of our students are loving school at this level. We recognize that kids want to be in the driver's seat by now, and we show them how to take proactive responsibility. Unlike traditional schools, which train kids to be passive with rote memorization, we teach our Alpha kids to be self-driven learners. Third and fourth grade are absolutely critical times in kids' academic growth. This is also when many kids encounter what teachers call stuck points, like mathematical fluency, fractions, and making the big switch from learning to read to reading to learn. At Alpha, our 2-hour learning model teaches kids to blow through these stuck points. This is important because in a standard school setting, if a student gets labeled a C student, they are likely to stay a C student for the rest of their academic career. Instead, at our school, we teach them to take ownership of their learning and realize that they have the power to achieve stellar academic results. At Alpha, our students are setting their own goals rather than being told what to do by teachers. Following their team business pursuits in second grade, our third and fourth graders now level up and dive deeper into financial literacy, which is a critical life skill to becoming independent. They learn to earn, save, spend, invest, and donate through our Alpha financial system. As kids grow into their independence, the key is to get out of their way and allow them to explore during their afternoons. They get time to code self-driving cars and drones and demonstrate practice and grit through Rubik's Cube, juggling, running triathlons. Our readers are crushing book series, the entrepreneurs start their own businesses, and our communicators become Alpha ambassadors. And at this age, with independence comes the need to recognize that your behaviors impact the community. Our student-run town halls give them practice at creating their own rules, holding themselves and each other accountable. New parents to Alpha are often skeptical that kids this age can have a student-run culture. But the word unbelievable is the most common comment after they observe their first town hall. Now that our younger students have tackled independence, we move on to our fifth and sixth graders, where teamwork truly takes center stage. At this age, we find that independence can sometimes lead to arrogance, making teamwork the most important life skill to develop. Typically, teamwork is taught through team sports, right? But at Alpha, we make it central to everything our students do. One of our most fun and engaging workshops at this level is called Hype Squad. Every student has a classmate who is their hype man, ready to extol the long litany of greatness in the student act. During their daily morning and closing meetings, students shout out the great things that their classmates have accomplished throughout the day. Hype Squad teaches kids that instead of labeling and forming cliques, they can find the uniqueness and value in everyone. It also lays the foundation for icebreaking and friendship building, because there's no better way to engage with new people than by learning about them and then hyping them up. We find that when students and parents are in a community where everyone is being taught these skills, it leads to an uplifting and positive culture that reinforces kids' self-confidence. Nothing teaches teamwork and improves financial acumen better than starting a business together. Austin, Texas is known for its food truck scene. So this year, our Austin Alpha 5th and 6th graders are launching the Alpha Food Truck. They will plan the entire operation from menu design and raising funding to the overall launch and running of what they hope will become one of Austin's most successful restaurants on wheels. As kids grow in their teamwork, they learn not just that they are part of a global team and community, but that the key to their happiness is contributing to that community. Last year, for example, our 5th through 8th graders ran a student-led fundraising gala to earn money to travel to Poland to train 500 Ukrainian refugees who had no access to schools in 2-hour learning. On the academic side, the biggest addition to 2-hour learning is a comprehensive writing program. In most traditional schools, AI is used to cheat and avoid writing by having AI generate papers. At Alpha, our AI tutor writing program creates writers who will be writing at a high enough level to publish books by the 7th and 8th grades. Let's talk about middle school. What is the point of it? It's to get kids ready for high school. And not just get ready, but get ready to thrive in high school. So what does that mean? The first thing you need is to excel in academics. Everyone knows high school is harder. We have to make sure that our academics get our kids ready so that it won't be a struggle like it is for most kids, especially with overwhelming amounts of homework. We measure this by getting every student in middle school into the top 5% of the ISEE and SSAT tests. And for those who want to go to the most selective high schools, the top 1%. When you talk to middle schoolers, the thing they are most scared of about high school is the social scene. This is where the magic of 2-hour learning comes in. We have plenty of time in the afternoon to run exercises and workshops that get kids ready and comfortable to navigate friendships, handle social pressure, and build strong, positive relationships. Remember the movie Mean Girls, where walking in the school cafeteria was like walking into a den of wild animals? So in one workshop, students learn how to crush the social scene in healthy and positive ways. Stage 1 is practicing these exercises with their middle school classmates. Stage 2 is heading over to the friendly Alpha High School lunch table. And Stage 3 is another school's high school cafeteria. By the end of Alpha Middle School, kids are as confident in their social capabilities as they are in their academics. The other aspect of crushing the social scene is being interesting. We spend middle school helping kids find their passions and values and giving them the time to explore what they love. The Japanese Ikigai workshop that kicks off the year is always a highly rated workshop. It's followed closely by the You Are What You Do workshop, where they track how they spend the 168 hours in a week. In a time of rampant video gaming and social media scrolling, kids walk out realizing they don't want to be mindless drone consumers. Instead, they want to become creators, because every middle schooler realizes that creators are interesting. Drone consumers are not. The students that come out of Alpha Middle School are seen as the best, most interesting kids in their freshman class. AI has enabled the transformation of how we educate kids by compressing the time required to learn core academics to just 2 hours a day. This allows us to use the other 4 hours to unlock your child's unlimited potential. Alpha redefines what parents expect from their kids' private school. The next decade is going to be the most exciting time in history to be in K through 8. We're excited to have you join us.